What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all doing well. This ain't gonna be a long video. This is just gonna be short, sweet, simple, straight to the point. Um, I got some backlash for my video that I did yesterday. Remember, I was talking about Evangelist Val, and related to Dookie Way and how she stood up for herself. I guess some people felt that I was excusing the stuff that Val did, like as far as like not taking what she did seriously, and also the lying, manipulating, and all this other stuff. Here's the thing: I don't know anything about that. What's up, True Embrace? What's up, Jelly? I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that. And y'all can't force me to want to find out or even care about that stuff. My big thing was like, oh, at least she's standing up to an internet bully, because that's what Dookie Way, or Davey, whatever you want to call him, but his name is Dookie Way to me. That's what he does. He bullies everybody who he sees is smaller than him, and basically talk shit about them, and then expect them to bow down to him. That's really what my point of the video was. We got into a little bit about the controversy and stuff like that, but like I said, I really don't care. Like, all this stuff that's happening right now, it's a play from 2021, you know? And like I said, whether or not Val was really sick or not, or she got in a coma, I don't know. I don't know. I hope that she didn't lie about it. If she lied about it, I feel that God is God is going to deal with it. Y'all want to be the persecutioner and all that stuff. Like, okay, there was a controversy, like I said, back in 2021 with the whole sickness and everything like that. Listen, I don't care if the lady got Münchausen or not. I said I don't have a problem with her and I don't have an issue with her. And maybe it got confusing because I said everybody clap it up for Miss Val because a lot of y'all have eaten off of her. I didn't lie about that. That was a true statement. A lot of people are eating off of her. And granted, you have to remember, I've been here for a minute. I know y'all hate when I say that, but I have. So a lot of the things that I see now, I look at it from an outsider perspective. All like, oh, I remember that shit. Yeah, it's new characters. It's literally new characters in the game, but it's the same storyline. It's just repeating itself with new people. Jelly said, I love Miss Val. SCW is hateful to women. I had to lose him and his friend too. Oh, never watch another video either. One of them don't care what it is. Right. And that's the thing. Like, I do believe that she does have health issues, and basically I'm all like, hey, I don't know anything about that. I can't comment on it. If she lying about it, then God is going to deal with her. But if she does have something wrong, I hope that they, fix her ailment. What's up, Just Mona? What's up, Stacy? Like, my thing wasn't to be all like, oh, Miss Val is correct at what, because I even said, like, I think Miss Val opened up her mouth and said too much. And I think Val has even admitted that she said, with the situation with the other people, like, she talked too much and that she should have kept her mouth shut and not shared anything. But she said that she thought it was innocent, what she was saying. She didn't realize she shouldn't have said anything from the beginning. Like, Val has admitted this herself. I'm not saying anything, out the ordinary. So I'm confused. Like, there's even comments talking about, oh no, I can't deal with you no more. Blah blah blah. And I'm all like, wait, what? I'm like, what? Like, it's just crazy the way you guys like think y'all can talk to me. But if I got on here and started really cussing y'all out, y'all wouldn't like that, right? So I'm here to say, like, I don't give a what y'all. thought about the video or not, but y'all not going to bully me or force me to think like you do. That's the whole point of having a channel. If you want to think if you want everybody to think the way you do, then get your own channel. And I think I have a platform where I don't want you guys to think like me. I want you guys to have your own opinion, but don't try to disrespect me in the process. Because if you want to get disrespectful, I can get disrespectful too. Val, I happily defend her. She is a good people. Not right to talk about her health. God gonna get them. Right. Right. Exactly. That's a whole spiritual battle. I'm gonna let God handle it. So whatever is going on with that, I'm not getting involved with that. Again, I didn't know about the computer thing. I learned about the computer. I was like, oh, okay. Well, if somebody wants their computer back or they want their money back, take them to small claims court. I I don't know what you want me to do. I just learned about the computer thing. I was like, oh, okay. And again, the little minor details about the battle and stuff like that with Val, that wasn't like even like my point of the video. I was just saying that I was happy that she stood up for herself when it came to Dookie Way because he tries to punk everybody. That was the whole point of my video. So all this other stuff, I'm all like, oh, okay, like maybe people thought I should have took it more serious. Like, oh man, she's a horrible person. Like, I don't. Again, it's a repeat from 2021. This is a similar situation that happened. What y'all want me to do? Like, I look at it as satire and entertainment. I'm sorry. I don't get that emotionally involved. Listen, Val done went live 3 times today. Listen, she having fun with it too. So I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. That lady been live 3 times. So yeah, miss me with all that. I have been getting my whole life. What's up, princess? How you doing? Yeah, something about like Pam got her computer and all this other. Again, I don't really know all the details about the computer, but that wasn't like the point of my video. It was more about her standing up to Dookie Way. And maybe that got lost in translation because I think when we started talking about the minor details and stuff like that, and I still don't take back. I still feel like there's a YouTube Illuminati. I'm not in the YouTube Illuminati, but I do believe that Val was in the YouTube Illuminati and she opened her mouth and now she got kicked out of the YouTube Illuminati. I still stand behind that. Anybody want to fight me, fight me. Okay, that's what I thought. I unsubscribed after SDW went after Val for trees. Both are trash. However, flamboyant is still a man, and Evangelist Val is still a black woman, a mother. He only goes after black women. It's tired of yeah. Like here's my thing. I'm not going to fight Val. Like, why am I going to fight her? Like, what y'all want me to do? There's nothing I can do. Like, I'm not fighting that lady. Val is 57 years old. She's the same age as my parents and stuff like that. I'm not fighting her. Are you crazy? I'm not fighting this lady. And especially if I don't know everything that's going on, I just make my little comments and I move on. Like, I don't harp on it. I go to sleep at night. If y'all tripping off of listen, Miss Val is not a celebrity. Why are y'all caring that much? And this is not me downplaying her, but I'm like, she's not a celebrity. Like, why are y'all having a hard time sleeping at night over this bullshit? Oh, okay. No answer. All right. See, I didn't even listen to all that. I just listened to the phone call between them two, so I don't even know. But I can imagine the stuff he was saying. Because let's not pretend like he wasn't on station head dragging her too. And then Miss Val cowered down and apologized to him and Project Pat. Let's not forget, like, if y'all really want to go back to the history, I can go back to the history. I just choose not to. Like I said, this is the same shit that always happens. What's up, Mona? How you doing? What's up, Dom Down? Thank you for coming. Right, Val is having fun. She is having fun. She done went live 30 times today. She is not tripping off this. Trust me, she is having fun. Oh man. Oh, what's up, Val? How you doing? Val here right now. Oh, Val is 52. I apologize. My Val was trying to be shady. I'm sorry, Val. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be. Listen, I'm not fighting with Val. What y'all want me to do? That's basically my thing. I'm not fighting with her. I'm not going to fight with her. Like people were honestly upset. Let me Val, I know it's late where you are, so you don't have to come up if you don't want to. You know I ain't gonna keep you long. Um but yeah, like I'm like, what? I guess there's some people that really don't like Miss Val. Like they really don't like her. And I'm all like, again, I'm the kind of person you have to do something to me in order for me not to like you. What's up, T? How you doing? You have to do something for me. And Val is 52. Thank you, Stacey. Val is 52. She is not 50. Okay, hold on. Let me not the commercial. I hate this. Like I don't know all the ins and outs of I'm just saying I'm entertained. And like I said the other day, the part with Roxy, if Roxy doesn't want to come out and tell her story and she handle it, that is what it is. You know, if she ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. So if she ain't tripping, then yeah, like now if it was like an uproar and like a real war or something like that, I could see that. But I just feel like everybody else is trying to eat off of this situation. And like I said, shout out to Miss Val because y'all been eating. Y'all been eating off of her. Just admit it. Here she go. What's up, Miss Val? How you? Oh, hold on. Here we go. What's up, Miss
Hey,
Val? How you doing?
AT2, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm happy that you're still up.
I'm still up, child. You know they saying my old ass won't go to bed. Why she won't go to sleep? Why she ain't sleeping? She been up for 33 days and 94 nights. Why won't she go to bed? Cause I don't want to go to bed, damn it. I'm old enough to know when to go to bed. They ain't never seen this side of me. They don't know I know how. I got a whole personality. Damn,
Listen,
leave me alone.
you know how to roast. You was
Okay,
roasting.
they didn't know. They didn't know AT2 did it.
They
They
didn't
didn't
know.
know.
See, they don't go back that they don't do their history, so they don't know anything.
I be trying to say folks don't know me. They don't know back when I used to like I can be real silly. I'm real
Hmm.
fun. I got all them boys. I had to know how to like change personalities and be playful and stuff. And that's what I do. So yeah. I'm fun. And I think
Right.
people they not understanding this part of me. So you either love it or you don't like it. I'm real sarcastic and
Hmm.
so you got to really be into sarcasm to get my kind of humor. But yeah, I'm not gonna change. This is who I am. I just told Troy and Bray. She said, "Well, I thought you was going to sleep." I said I took some Viagra, and then I thought it was Tylenol PMs, and now I'm up all night.
And shout out to Rhoda. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that.
So
Um,
now I'm up all night. I'm gonna just be up all night because I took the wrong meds.
oh my God, Val. But so the reason why I'm talking today is because yesterday I did a video and I was actually congratulating you for standing up for yourself because I did steal somebody login so I can log into the coffee, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
so I was able to listen, and I was proud that you stood up for yourself and you didn't back down. And you was all like, "Hey, since the whole mulatto thing, you said you would correct that, and you did. You
Yeah.
stood on your word, and that was it. But it was not like, oh, please forgive me. Oh,
No,
you didn't do all
no,
that.
I look at it like this. I don't want special treatment because of my age, because I can rock with the best of them, right?
Hmm.
But I feel like as long as I've never disrespected you, like me and you, as long as I never disrespected you, we on the same level as content creators. You might have a bigger channel, but we're still doing the same job. So I
Right.
feel like just like I called you that day and we talked, I feel like the we have a very good relationship and we should be able to have conversations that make sense. So
Right.
I think it's real good to be able to have conversations without all the stick all the time. So I don't mind talking like right here in front of your um subscribers, and I didn't have a problem talking on coffee, because as long as we keeping it real, let's keep it real. But if you're going to make me content, then go ahead and let me know I'm content. So when I
Hmm.
started getting the messages and people were telling me, oh, you're on coffee, then I kind of had a guard up, because just tell me that that's where I am. I don't have no issue with Sean. I understand
Right.
that Sean is a brand, and I can respect anybody that has a brand. Like I feel much respect for somebody who's got to that point and what they're trying to do. And so, because I respect you, I can go along with whatever's happening. But just let me know that that's what's going on, and don't just try to throw me in a situation, because I can get gutter and nasty too. You understand? I think
Hmm.
people have often taken the evangelist thing and they like, oh, she can't be acting like that. Where is Jesus? Jesus, little baby Jesus wrapped in swaddling clothes. Well, little baby Jesus don't want me letting you talk all nasty and running my name in the ground. I'm not no punk. I'm not no fool. I came from the streets, and it don't make me get ugly. So that's what that is. And I think this time around, what we're seeing differently is I refuse to put down the hammer. See, usually when they hit me in my head with the hammer and I go crying and feel all bad,
Right.
because for a
Hmm.
long time after I had my surgery, I wasn't mentally prepared for the war that was on the YouTube streets. And so
Right.
things would be said, and I would always feel like I had to protect myself. And I always feel like I had to run out and say, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. Well, no, I'm way past that. Now I'm going to give you what you give me. You want to act a fool and talk about my family? That's what I'm going to give you. You want to get out here and put out fake receipts and say my husband's sleeping with this one and that one? Eric can have all the mistresses he want. Eric come home every day. He give me that good check, and I'm happy. Leave
Hey,
Eric's
you get
women.
paid a check, so that's all you.
Look, look, leave Eric's women alone. They playing their parts. Stop tracking down Eric's women. If they play their part and I keep living and don't have to get up and leave this house every day, then everything's fine. Don't be trying to mess up what I got going on. Mind your business. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Mind
And
your
why are they
business.
doxing your children and stuff like that and trying to say
Right.
it's Eric?
Right. That is so weird to me. And this is the thing. Calling my baby mulatto, that did upset me, because my baby
Hmm.
ain't never done nothing to nobody. He was adopted. And it is
Right.
by
And you
God's
shared
grace.
that before.
Yes, I've told his adoption story many times. And it's by God's grace and mercy that he came into our life. Why somebody would want to make that nasty and ugly speaks to who they are. That don't speak to who
Hmm.
we are. So, but some people do what they do, and they think you're going to let it last and you ain't going to say nothing. But when you start to show people what's really up under that mess of a covering, they start to see it, and they see it in a different way. Cuz it's one thing to know that somebody is a thief or a liar or a backslider or whatever, a deceiver. It's one thing to know it and still see them as a person who is an entertainer. But when you start to
Right.
see them constructively breaking somebody's life apart, and then you go over and you watch that person still maintain and build up and not allow their foundation to fall apart. So it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing now, because I'm not allowing the bullshit, right? I'm not
Right.
I will not let this happen. I don't care what you bring out. I don't care what you say. Because, like I said, it is that hate cups of conversation. I ain't seen her forever. But I don't care what you say. Like I said, go get as many women as you want. They going to tell you that I live in the big house and I got the fine cars. So, wherever they live in, if Eric's buying them shoe boxes and they cuddling up next to squirrels at night, that's their business. They where they supposed to be. That don't hurt me. So
Right.
nothing, you can't do nothing on this app. This gonna break up my marriage. This gonna make me unhappy. This gonna change the fact that I live like I live and that I'm loved by God. Do your worst. And see, when you tell people that, they get upset because they can't find enough to hurt you. You don't. There's
Hmm.
not enough out there for that. I'm gonna be
And they
happy
start to make up
regardless.
things.
Exactly. Exactly. But by the time they make up stuff, people have seen them for who they are. You know, a booger wolf or Peter Cottontail or somebody whose tongue is caked in mildew and disease. I don't know, whatever it is. You know, it just
Right.
depends. Yeah.
So
So,
here's my thing, Val. This is what I'm still confused about. How
okay.
did it go? And I'm not going to say the name, but how did it go with the misunderstanding with a friend, and
Uh huh.
then it translated to a computer, and then now your husband is cheating and all that? Like, how did that all? How did that all connect? I'm confused by that because it
Okay.
seemed like
So,
people
wh-
hopped into a situation with you and a
that's how
friend,
it went.
and then they made it about them.
That's how it went. The
Okay.
situation was with me. It was me and two friends, and I can be honest and say that I should not have shared information
And
with
you
one
apologize
person.
too, right?
I apologize. So that was over with me and my real friend. I apologized to her. She was hurt,
Hmm.
and we dealing with that. But then somebody else, a third party, decided that they were going to get a booger wolf involved. Now, the booger wolf had been moved away from YouTube because she was
Right.
ran out by the village people. But see, the booger wolf, always looking for a way to make change. And I had a seizure up on Kimmy Love's panel,
Hmm.
and the booger wolf smelled cash apps. And she said, "Oh, I can make some money off of this seizure. Let me go over here and get up on the back of this woman." So what she did was she started putting me in the thumbnail. This ain't the first time she done has a seizure online. This ain't the first time she done faked the illness. This ain't the first time she done da 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 da. So I realized, oh, even though we left each other, right?
Hmm.
Because we parted ways, and I thought it was amicably. Because the last conversation we had, I was up on her platform. Everybody had left her, and I said, "What are you gonna do about these relationships? Maybe you should try apologizing. Clean up some of these relationships." I think
Right.
I think that you could be a good person. I had a real deep conversation with her
So
online.
y'all weren't even on bad terms.
No, I was the last person sitting with her for 2 weeks. She would call me and she would say, "Why don't you come over? I'm going live." And I would go and sit with her on the lives for about three or
Mm.
4 hours. Yeah, I thought we was cool. And I had that conversation with her that last day, and she said, "Val, stop with the bullshit from the pulpit. I don't want to hear it all the time. You Mary Poppins, and I ain't never gonna be that." And I said to her, "Okay." And so I got
Wow.
down and I left. And that same evening, she called Sweet Pea's grandmother. And when she did that
Mm.
call, that it was like God was telling me, "Don't you ever look back. That's not nothing you need to be concerned with." And I apologize to Sweet Pea for bringing her name up because I know people don't like to rehash that. But that was the
Right.
breaking
But
point
it's
for
the
me.
truth, you know?
Yeah, that was the breaking point. And so I said to myself, "You know what? Thank you, MB. I was the scapegoat." And so I said to
Hmm.
myself, I said, "You know what? There's no more time for this." So she went on and I went on. She got ran out the village. And I was going on my channel doing what I do. I had made these different relationships with Kimmy and with my good girlfriend that I go and visit her down in Illinois. And I'm saving people's names,
Right, right.
and so I was good. But then I there was the conflict about the person that gave me the computer felt like I had given her information about my good friend. And she said, this is what came out later. She said, when I told her that information, she knew I wasn't no good friend because I shouldn't have told her that information. Well, I'm not sure that's how it worked, but okay. So
Mm.
she took that information and she ran over and told it to somebody else. Well, when I got stressed out that day, up on Kimmy's panel, I knew I had just had surgery 2 days before. I'm not always good with the whole timing on surgery thing. Okay. So
Right,
I'm up there
right.
trying to explain myself, and I was going into a seizure. And I said to myself, if anybody plays that video back and people who have brain disease, you could tell something was wrong. Now, the story they
Mm.
tell now is I was hopped up on drugs. I don't know what kind of drugs make you act like that, but I
Right.
said, I said, Kimmy, I
Oh.
said, and my voice was shaking. I said, Kimmy, and she said, what's wrong, babe? I said, it's happening again. And she said, what's happening, Val? I said, I need to call my son to call 911. So what I was really saying was my son was in the bedroom behind me, and he
Mm.
immediately came to the door because he said he heard my voice and he knew I was having a seizure. And
Mm.
Kimmy said, are you okay? Are you okay? I was leaning off the bed. My son grabs me and my phone fell on the floor. My son said he was trying to hold me, and by that time, my husband was coming down the hall. My husband grabbed and put me back up on the bed. And then my son picked my cell phone up. He saw that I was on StreamYard. So he just went up on the StreamYard and he told Kimmy, and this seems so out of left field for people, but I always get people who say that makes sense. He says to Kimmy, just because my kids are well, like they're smart kids, and I don't know if my kids are the only kids that behave properly in situations, but my son said, Mom, I just thought it would be right to let those people know what happened because it happened so abruptly. So I just
Right.
said
You
to
just
Miss
dropped
Kimmy,
off.
he said, I just told Miss Kimmy, I said, Miss Kimmy, my mother is having a seizure. My dad is with her right now, but I wanted to let y'all know that's what happened. He said, and Miss Kimmy said, oh, okay, honey, go tend to your mom. He said,
Right.
and then right when I hung up with Miss Kimmy, Miss Pam called right back, and because she heard it, because she was on live, I think, and she called
Mm.
and she said, hey son, because she's talked to my children, she said, hey, is your mom okay? And he said, Miss Pam, my mom's in a seizure, but my dad has her. Whenever she comes out of it, have her give you a call. So it wasn't anything calculated or manipulated.
Right.
It was
Because the way I had heard it was that they had caught you in a lie, and so then you had a seizure.
they called
So,
me in a lie, and so I got up on Kimmy's. Now this was the first story. They called me in a lie, so I went over to Kimmy's and I said, "Oh Lord, I'm having a seizure," and I fell out the chair and I rolled across the floor and I gave my son my phone and I said, "Get up on the platform and let him know I'm." See, that how much
listen, I
sense
ever
does
get
that
caught in the
make?
lie, I'm having a seizure. I'm falling out.
They caught me lying. I'm having a seizure. Go to the book. Do 914. Y'all know what we practice. Do a 914. Like, come on now. But
Oh
this
my
is the kind of
god.
stuff. This is the kind of stuff that comes from the mind of folks that's trying to set you
Mhm.
up. So for that thing over there to live in the cave, the booger wolf,
Mhm.
that was her. She was like, oh, somebody called her and it was like Evangelist Val had a seizure. She was like, oh Lord, I know about this. This is what she pull every 2 years. Every 2 years, she fake a
Okay,
promo.
so that's how 2021 came back in the picture with all the
Yes.
okay, got
She
it,
said
got it.
every year she have a medical diagnosis. Every year she got a seizure or an aneurysm or an eyeball pop out or an eyebrow fall off and crawl across the floor. I'm coming back to YouTube. And ever since then, I've been her content. And so
Mm-hmm.
I made a conscious decision. Every time you content me, I'm a content you. And so people were saying today, they said, Evangelist Val, you've been on 3 times today. Well, she been on 3 times today. She said she found Eric's woman. She said she found Eric's woman, and Eric bought a $15,000 house. Now listen to me, child, when I tell you
Wow.
something. Eric bought his girlfriend a $15,000 house. Now, if you need me to show you proof, AT2, because I love you this much, I live in a house that is 2,995 square foot, just my house. Not, I ain't talking
Mm.
about my yard, my front yard, or my backyard. Just my house. It's 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a full kitchen. Now I done raised 6 sons in here, and I'm working on the last baby. Okay? How is the hell did my husband go out and get his mistress a $15,000 house? If I was the mistress, I'd be like, can I at least live in the basement? Why did he go buy the
Right.
mistress of a $15,000 house so that she can live in the fit? And then she said, Eric bought the woman a house. The woman's name is Chantel. He bought little old white Chantel. I'm not being racist. This is what she said.
Right. So it's a
He,
white woman. I heard she
it's
was
a white
blonde
woman
too.
because she said Eric love us good snow bunny. So Eric bought him a snow bunny. Him and his snow bunny. Listen now, AT2. Eric and the snow bunny. She got receipts on her community wall, y'all. If y'all know who the booger wolf is, the Eric got the booger wolf. Sometimes she a booger wolf. Sometimes she mop water. It depends on how I feel. So mop water said Eric got the booger wolf. I mean, no, not the booger wolf, but the snow bunny, a $15,000 house, and he lost the house, but he was able to get $8,000 in a refinance. This is somebody ain't never owned shit.
Mhm.
She was
She
able
ain't
to
never
get
owned a goddamn thing in her life. What
nothing.
the fuck is she talking about?
Nothing. So $15,000 house. He owed $8,000. And then my mama left me her house when she died. Now she said my mama died in 2008. Now my mama might be a walking historical figure in the United States because my mama died in 2020. But somehow she also died in 2008 and left me her house with $100,000 left to pay, and Eric walked away from that house, which was also a big, huge
Mm.
house. Eric walked away from that house to go live with Chantel in the little shaker shoebox. Now look, I don't know where this stuff comes.
Right. That's this convoluted story. That don't even make no sense. And people are asking, where can you buy a $15,000 house? I've never
Yeah,
seen
where
it.
y'all tell me? Where did pay less?
Right.
Can you get one that pay less? Because that sounds like a shoebox to me. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. So I told her, leave Eric and Chantel alone. If Eric
Mm-hmm.
and Chantel want to live over there in the shaky, if they shacking up in the shoebox, leave them alone. Because I get to live over here in this big house. And Eric bring me his money. And then Eric say he going to work. Now, if he ain't going to work, he bringing home checks. So I don't care. I've been with this
Right.
man. I've been with this man for almost 30 full years, and he ain't never missed a beat. So whatever he doing, him and Chantel might like the shoebox. Every woman don't require the same thing. See, I like fine things. Chantel might not like no thing. She might like to run around naked. Me, I like a nice fine suit. We different. We're from the different side of the tracks. Leave Chantel
Mm.
alone, Booger Wolf. Booger Wolf,
Right.
leave Chantel alone.
But here's my thing. How can someone who's not married talk about like other people who are married? Because we already know that's a fake husband and stuff like that. We already know that's fake. Like it's
Right,
some kind of poly relationship. Like leave people marriages alone. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. I mean, that's what I would say. I would say that AT2, see, you trying to make sense out of 15 cents. I don't know what you're
Right.
doing. You trying to make things make sense, but I don't know because I made a phone call today and I talked to a woman named Dana and she put a man on named Quavo, and Quavo said he don't know nothing about no roots and no trees and nothing like that.
Oh, you know what? Someone told me I got a DM, and because I didn't listen to it, but someone told me you had a conversation with the alleged husband,
Uh-huh. Quavo, Quavon,
Quavo.
little, yeah.
So what happened with Quavo? He said he didn't know anything about no roots, no trees, no flowers.
Quavo said he didn't know nothing about no trees. He made sweatshirts, and if I wanted to order some, I could get it off the intranet.
Not the
But then, but but
sweatshirts.
but then But then that's what Quavo said, Marsh. Now listen. Quavon, Quintarius. I don't know the man's name. I know he
Mhm.
liked to dip his fingers in some good nail polish and he liked to dance fancy free in the streets. I say free Quavo. That's all I'm saying. Quavo is over there with his wife. Now look, now she on the YouTube, on her channel, the Booger Wolf, and she got Quavo at her house. Quavo yelling and screaming, talking about he ain't no longer married to the woman I talked to. Now, look, it ain't my job to figure this out. Maybe Judge Mathis or Martin Luther the King or Malcolm
Right.
X. Maybe this ain't my job. It ain't my job to figure it out. See, I'm like a poised ghetto ratchet, sometimes really
Mhm.
classy. Um um, what would you call me? I'm like a grandmother Foxy Brown type woman. And,
Oh, I
and,
like
and
that Foxy Brown.
yeah,
Ooh, I
that's how I
like
see
that.
myself with a little bit of country twang. You know what I'm saying?
Right, a
And
little
a
bit
little bit of
country in
country twang.
there. Right.
Because I will grab your ass and drag you down to Alabama to the swamp and I'll tip you over in there. Now that I will do. And I have my sons push you in the water and I'll stand there and I'll eat me a nice juicy piece of watermelon. Now I'm gonna let the watermelon run because I'm still a little girl in the heart. And then I'm gonna tab my mouth with a good old piece of your shirt. Cause I'm gonna say something for myself. Now that's what I'm telling y'all. Now I don't hold me to that. I'm just letting y'all know I got some Louisiana in
Right, right.
me.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is wild. And the thing is that they expect you not to say anything and to
Yeah,
basically run
I'm
away. But the
supposed to
thing is that this
just let
person
it
is
be.
making money off of you, literally.
Hey, my Meek, I'm supposed to just let it be. Meek,
Hmm.
I think I've been talking to the wrong Meek all day.
Yeah,
I
I
get
don't know if
confused.
it's the real Meek or fake Meek. I just say hi to both of them.
Yeah, because they don't be. It used to be one of the Meeks was running the streets amok, but now they both seem real calm.
Yeah, I think originally Meek was with that cokehead, and now that Meek got sober, Meek has made a big turnaround. So I think
Okay.
that had to play a part in it. But
So how many cokeheads you think is on the YouTube streets?
well, the one that's messing with you that I call Gary Coleman Project Pat, that's a cokehead. And then there's
Oh,
one with his nose look like it's about to fall off. He a cokehead. Um,
oh,
there's a few of them I hear turn off their camera and make these sniffing noises. So
uh-huh.
just
Yeah.
two for a fact I know that are cokeheads.
Yeah, I heard ice really mean methamphetamine. I've been learning a lot this week. I've
Oh,
been
oh,
learning
I
a
didn't
lot.
know that. That's
Yeah,
what
child. That's what I heard.
ice is.
So I quit saying I'm eating ice because I don't want them to say I'm a
Mm.
52-year-old and I'm eating ice or smoking ice or whatever they do with ice, child. I thought you just put it in your drink. But like I said, I was trying to go to sleep. I thought I took some Tylenol PMs and it turned out to be Viagra. So I'm up all night. I
Right, you
might
gonna
go.
be up for a minute.
It's
Val, so they asked, what video was it where you played the phone call?
the last. No, it was not the last video. The last video was
It's not the
mop
dinner
water.
tonight one, right?
No, it's not that one. It's the
Mop
afternoon.
water. I found Dana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to that one. It's the first 5 minutes.
Oh, the first 5 minutes. Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up now because they said they wanted to hear the phone call.
Yeah. Like mop water that found some lies on me. We back, Lisa. We back. It seems so like I called Dana and I left her a message to call me back.
Oh, okay. You left her a message. Okay.
Uh-huh. You go over there to her community wall on the cave.
So you're
She
not gonna be able to
claims that
hear
she has
Dana
found
because
that
when she
L,
calls me,
the
she says
snow bunny that's sleeping with
she's
my
getting out her
husband.
car with
Now
groceries.
she says she's been
Mm.
telling my
But when she
husband
gives him
all
the
the
phone, she
actions
puts it
that
on
he does.
speaker
Oh,
so
okay.
that you'll be able to hear him.
Okay, let me skip ahead a little bit. Okay.
If my husband want to hump and duck on some woman in a shoebox, well, that's his business. He
Oh,
pays to be the boss.
I don't think that's the data part. Let me-
So you don't. Well, maybe I could find out from somebody else. Maybe I could find. Well, anyway, I'm just want to order. So can I? Do you have like a way that I could I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out
okay,
the
what are you
best way.
ordering right here?
I'm ordering some sweatshirts for the church.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's how you got in. You said you was
Yeah,
ordering sweatshirts.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
last time I ordered, it was a lady online. I think she had the. Did you know that lady? The lady that did the All About the Trees? Yes, I do.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So you know trees. So I'm confused. I don't want to be in your business, but like the lady that answered the phone was your wife, and you know all about the trees. So okay, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I just mind my business. Okay, well I just wanted to know if I could still order t-shirts. Is your I have that little sticker thing that had like your business stuff on there and everything. Is that still available? Like, can I still go there? Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. Okay. You can go there and check it out. Oh wow! Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. Tell your wife she is wonderful for letting me get on here and have a conversation with you because I know it's hard. Whenever, because if a woman called me and was like, "Let me speak to your husband," I'd be like, "Oh no!" But this has been totally
okay. Let me go
fine.
back a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
that was the end. Okay.
Really small, and so I'm trying to figure. Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, is this? I keep mispronouncing your name. How are you doing? I'm doing
I call
good.
him Quavo.
So I got a shirt that you had done for some All About the Trees or something a couple of years ago, and it was pretty good material. So I just wanted to know, do you still make sweatshirts? Yes. You do? So I didn't mean to call your house. Was this your house number I called? Yes, it is. Oh, okay. Your wife is so sweet. Is that your wife? Yeah. Oh, wow, she's sweet. So I'm trying to figure out do you make kids clothes too? Yes, I do. Okay. I got my niece. She's really small, and so I'm trying to figure out if I can get my niece. I don't know what size she is. She's about a 5'6". She's 5 or 6 years old. So I'm trying to figure out what size I should get for my niece. So do you make kids clothes like sweatshirts for kids? Yes, I do. So you wouldn't know what size a 5 or 6 year old girl would wear, would you? No, I won't.
Now I know why you asked that question, but I'll say it after.
Right.
Okay. So you don't well, maybe I could find out from somebody else.
Lola,
Maybe I could
you
find
hear the
well anyway,
phone
I'm
ring,
just trying to
Lola.
figure out.
How's it a setup? Lola said I'm a liar. It's a setup. You hear the phone ring when Dana calls me. What are you talking about? That's what my bucket said. She said that you never hear a phone ring. If you go all the way back
Mm-hmm.
to the beginning, the phone rings because the woman calls me back. There was no man in my house at the time. There was no man sitting in the room. She kept saying, it was a setup because there was one of her
Oh.
sons, one of her, y'all, I don't
So they
care.
was trying to say it was your son, not her
Right, right.
supposed.
I don't care what she say. This is the thing. Why did she have her husband get on the phone to say that it wasn't him? Why would
Yeah.
you
Why
have
don't
to
he just get on
prove
the
that?
phone and say it's not him?
Exactly.
Okay, let's go back to the call.
Do you have like a way that I could I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out the best way because last time I ordered, it was a lady online. I think she had the. Did you know that lady? The lady that did the All About the Trees. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. So you know trees. So I'm confused. I don't want to be in your business, but
Damn, I wish you would have
like
asked.
the lady that answered the phone was your wife,
I am.
and you
I
know
am at
all
the
about the
end.
trees. So
Okay.
okay, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I just mind my business. Okay, well, I just wanted to know if I could still order t-shirts. Is your I have that little sticker thing that had like your business stuff on there and everything. Is that still available? Like, can I still go there? Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Go there and check it out. Oh wow! Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. Tell your
Right,
wife
Mark.
she is wonderful for letting me get on here and have a conversation with you because I know it's hard. Whenever, because if a woman called me and was like, "Let me speak to your husband," I'd be like, no." But this has been totally awesome. I don't want to. Like, it's so weird because like there's something I want to ask you, but I don't want to
Oh, here we go.
be.
Here we go.
I don't want to be weird with you. Like, can I ask you a question? I don't want to ask, but I kind of want to know. So, have you been with your wife for like a really long time? Yes, I have. Because I don't want to be hitting on you, right? We've been together for a long time. Okay, okay. Because it sounds like it. It sounds like it. So, have you ever been married to like anybody else? Like, have you been? Y'all been together a long time. So, what about the lady, the All About the Trees lady? Have you ever been married to her or no? No, I have not. Oh my goodness! Wow, I misunderstood all of that. I thought you and the trees lady were married. Y'all, that wasn't your wife? No, that wasn't. I don't know that woman. Oh my God! What?
Hold on, look. Val, I hate to use all like, oh my God, what?
He said, "I don't know nothing about that one."
What? Yeah, I don't know why her name keeps coming up in my conversation. Wait a minute. Wait,
Wait a
on.
minute.
Hold on. I thought. Wait a minute. I can ask so many questions right now, but I don't want to be messy. I just want to see about the sweatshirts. But child, let me tell you, I don't want to keep you on this phone because you're a whole married man. All I want to say is thank you for talking to me. I hope you have a blessed day. You have just made my day, child. I'll be reaching out. I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna order those sweatshirts for my church. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Bye bye.
Yo, Val, you did your big one. I ain't gonna lie. You did your big one.
Wait, Lola. Wait, I find it so funny that I'm a liar. Tree's the biggest liar on YouTube, but I'm a liar because you didn't hear the woman on the phone. Because you didn't hear the phone. The woman literally called my phone and asked, did I call her phone? She's talking to me on the phone. I don't know why that's so hard to believe. She says, hold on. After she kept telling me she had groceries in her hand, she picked up
Mm-hmm.
the grandbaby. Then she goes, well, hold on. I'm going to give Q the phone. After I told her that I needed to talk to him about shirts, she said, well, hold on. I'm going to give Q the phone. And she gives him the phone and she says, here is, I put it on speaker. Then immediately he says, hello. So you can think whatever. I don't
But
care.
question.
Folks can
So did
believe it or
she
not believe it.
did Gary Coleman call her dude or whatever to
Yeah, she
try to
called him. She called him because when you go over to her channel, she's over there. She said, "You know, babe, when I called you about that one thing, but I wasn't worried about it because I know it wasn't real or whatever." But then they start talking about something else, and then she says, "And Val used her son, bitch. That wasn't my son. I don't know how y'all gonna tell me who the fuck was in my house. I don't have no sons that sound like that. I don't have no son, and my 16-year-old show don't sound like that." And while y'all talking about that, I used the kid. No, the hell I didn't. Not none of my kids. My kids
right.
are my kids are adults. You know what I'm saying? They're grown men. And then I got a 16-year-old, unless y'all think it's the baby. He don't sound like that.
Right.
Like
The baby wouldn't sound like that.
child. Listen. Oh, he was home? He was home and he spoke to the chat.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
Lola
then it
said
wasn't.
no, she didn't call him. He was home.
Okay.
Now, was
Well, he
he
was.
at her home or was he at the home with Dana? Because it sounded like he was at Dana's house. Now, question: did Gary Coleman deny that Damon? I mean, not Damon. Dana is not his wife.
That he said Dana is his ex-wife. They've been apart for over 20 years. Somebody in the chat said you a lie, Trees, because you told us last year that you and Dana were sharing him. Dana was the wife and you was the best friend and then he married you. You just told us this. And how y'all been together for
Mm.
you say y'all together for 15 years, but London was only 14. So none of this makes sense. That what he's saying, she didn't she dropped that comment off of the screen. So y'all can say whatever y'all want. Look, what's funny to me, this bitch been lying on me and my family for 3 years. You give us some information about her and now I gotta be a lie. Believe what you want to believe. Shit,
Right,
I don't give a
right,
damn.
right. She goes around lying on everybody, but then as soon as
Right,
somebody call her out, oh, they lying.
right. He
I mean,
running
if
around here with
anything, okay, if she was married, she'd be able to pull out a marriage license, right?
yes. Nas said she wasn't married. Nas said that. Her daughter said they're not married.
Hmm. And thank you, Stacey, for the super chat. She said, Baby Trees has only been allowed to socialize with rats and mice. Oh, Lord. Y'all ever wonder why she's not in school? Listen, Stacey.
Say baby
When
tree.
you make sense, they don't like that. That's what I learned.
Right, right. Meek Cruz said, listen, if my man was in the house while Val said my man was on the phone, I'm camming up. Thank you. I'd have been like, hold on. He ain't over there because he right here.
You know what? That is interesting. So did she cam up and be like, he's right here?
No.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
she playing games.
He was in the background when I got off air and I went over there and listened. He was in the background later. And he was talking about how I want to be with no Dana and da 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 da. Okay, what's the man supposed to say? So the man's supposed to say, yeah, that was me. That was me, babe. I was over there hanging out. I was over there eating fried catfish and noodles. That was me over. Like, what y'all thought he was gonna say? Man, I don't care what nobody think. It gave me life. I know that. After all the stuff she
Yo,
done
let me
done to
tell
me.
you, that was hilarious. Like, he said, I don't know that lady. I was like,
Okay.
damn. Now, what I was
Marsh,
wondering is
she
maybe he
did.
was saying no because he didn't want to get caught up with his actual wife. And
He
maybe that
said
was
they was he said they was divorced. But Marsh, she questioned him. She called him and questioned him. Then whenever he got home, he said something along the lines of don't call question him about no shit like that because he ain't seen that woman in 20 years or whatever. And then he said
Mhm.
something about people on YouTube don't have nothing else to do getting in people's business. That's her. That's her. That ain't people on YouTube. She sit and do that exact same stuff every day.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah.
It amazes me because I'm all like, if anything, I would have went live with him and been like, he right here, like that ain't him. You
Right.
know, like why didn't she prove it that way instead
Just
of
shut it
trying to have
down.
him? I don't know.
Just shut it down. Period.
Yeah, she full of it,
Or
full of
something.
it. You can't trust nobody, you
Something.
know. But let me tell you
Something.
this: you had
What?
every right to fight back because that lady been fighting dirty with you, so you
Thank
had to
you.
clap back.
Thank you. I've had so many content creators that's been around say, even though you've been up all these 3 days on her ass.
Hmm.
And look, you know what she said? She said she's losing her mind. Val hasn't been asleep for 2 days because she's so worried about what I'm doing. She can't get sleep. Bitch, I can sleep whenever I want because I don't have to work. So the world is mine. I like it. What you think this is?
Right. You can go live at any time. It don't matter.
Right. Right. Stop worrying about me. I got to
Yeah.
figure out how to get over
And,
there and save baby trees.
and I think, the attack on the marriage is kind of like lazy. They basically want to make it seem like you're having issues and this is why you're
Right.
acting the way you do and stuff like that. And every marriage has issues. You know what I mean? But that doesn't equate to, they're trying to find out a reason why Val is this way and stuff like that. And they're trying to put two things together and it don't make sense.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. And I don't need no, I don't need no whole bunch of people to be like cheering me on. That's the thing. Like I was saying yesterday, when I go live AT2 and I'm
Hmm.
going off on her, I do it up by myself on my panel. I don't need she has to have 4, 5, 6, 7 people hit her
Right.
panel to drag me. Oh, come on over here, y'all. Anybody got something to say about why? If you really good at this thing, you can hold
Hmm.
it by yourself for however long. But you don't do that. You got to have
Right.
five
She can't do
people.
a show by herself like that.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. No, I'm fine.
She got to
I'm
ask for,
totally.
cash apps, all that. People get
Oh
tired of that
yeah.
stuff. Like I
Oh
don't even
yeah.
like asking, like, oh, support the channel because, like, now everybody basically, it's not even asking for cash apps. They're asking you directly, I need my light
Right.
bill paid. I need a new washer and dry. Like
Yeah.
they getting bold
Mm-hmm.
with it now.
Yes, and I think it's unfair to expect your unless like your people go together and decide to buy you something big. I don't think
Right.
it's fair to ask your subscribers or your supporters to spend like huge amounts of money on you. It's
Right.
crazy to me.
And she's gossiping about Evangelist Val. That doesn't equate like you should go get some money because, like,
Right.
she's talking about
And
you.
she says a lot of stuff like, "Oh, if y'all want me to read her tomorrow, I'm gonna need $200 in cash apps and 50 likes before I even hit the live," and crazy stuff. So you're living off of my name. You're eating off of my name. So yeah,
Hmm.
I can get up here and say what you want. And this is the crazy thing she does. She wants everybody to believe my husband's cheating. So she has these titles, and it's like Eric's lover has been found. Eric and the mulatto baby's mama. Eric and I'm just like, what the like, or at this point, I think you just obsessed with my husband. You got his picture all up on your
Right.
community tab. I told her, don't be over there slapping your pancake to my husband's picture, child.
I do believe like there's a sense of loneliness. And this is me being honest and serious. I don't care about that lady, but I will say this. I think there's a sense of loneliness and she's not happy. I feel like that's why she put out so much venom and ugliness out to the world. Because
Right.
it's one thing to get up here and roast people, but it gets to a point where it's like evil. It's
Yeah.
demonic.
Yeah. Uh huh.
And I think she's not happy. Now, will she
Hold on,
ever admit that? No.
let me tell Lola something.
Oh,
Lola,
go ahead.
who's actually the booger wolf. I know it's you because I know you're writing. Pam called me and she asked me, could she buy me a laptop, boo? She asked me as a friend, Val, I want to buy you a
Oh, so
laptop.
she gifted that to
Okay?
you.
I don't need nobody to buy me nothing. My husband makes $250,000 a year. I don't need nobody to buy me nothing. Y'all can take that story anywhere y'all want to take it. Pam asked me, could she buy me a laptop? I told her if she wanted to buy me a laptop, go ahead. And she did. If she
So are
wanted
they
back,
trying to
tell her
say
to
you're
come get it.
broke and that's why you needed a laptop?
Huh?
Are they trying to say you broke and that's why you needed a laptop? Like, what? Why did you get a laptop?
She Pam wanted me to do some things like speed up on, so like I wanted to sell clothes online to get rid
Mhm.
of a lot of clothes and handbags. And I kept saying I wanted to do an online store. So Pam
Mm.
said, "How old is your laptop, Val?" I said, "Girl, like 2014." She said, "That's a dinosaur." She said, "I'm gonna get you a laptop." I said, "Pam, don't give me no laptop." She said, "No, I'm buying you a laptop." I forgot all about it. The laptop comes from Sam's Club, and it's like a day after my birthday. So I said to my husband, I said, "Did you buy me a laptop too?" He said, "No, I didn't get you no laptop, babe." So I'm looking and looking, it had no name on it. So Pam just so happened to call. I said, "Girl, somebody bought me a laptop." She said, "Val, I told you I was going to get you a laptop." I said, "Pam, you bought me this laptop?"
Mm.
She said, "Yeah, I got you a laptop." Lola, I didn't get it from my husband because my husband, bitch, I'm sorry. Anyway, Pam bought me the laptop as a friendship gift, as a way to I guess to what's it called? Invest in some things that I had going on. That was
Mhm.
it. That was really the beginning and end of the laptop. And I kind of was up and down about what to do with it, because after all that stuff got started, I was thinking um if I should send it back
Mm.
or if I
No,
should
no
keep it.
refunds. Keep that laptop. No
You
refunds.
sound just like my husband. My husband said, "You did not ask her for that laptop. Don't send it back."
Mm-mm.
That's the same thing
No.
my husband said.
No, if you
So,
want to go out and buy people gifts and then you want to brag about, oh, I bought this person that, well, you did it with your own money. So now, nope,
right,
no
right.
refunds.
Yeah, my sister.
Hashtag no refunds. Everybody put hashtag no refunds in the chat. Mm-mm. No, you
Yeah,
keep that laptop. She bought it for you. You keep it.
yeah, my sister and my husband was like, "Why would you give it back? Like, don't do that."
She'll write it off
So,
on her taxes as a business expense. Don't even trip.
right, right. So it's
You know
all
what you
good.
could do? What I
But,
would do is you know, um this is petty. But when you start up your business and stuff like that,
uh-huh.
make sure you do like a thank you to everybody who helped. And then just simply thank her. Thank you for,
Oh,
helping.
yeah,
That's all you owe her is a thank you. You don't owe her
yeah,
anything else but a thank you.
yeah. That's true. That's true. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that I think about how she doesn't gift anything like she did Jag, TJ, Naisha. Nope, I didn't think that. I actually thought we were cool, for real. I thought we were
Mm.
cool. I'm not sure what happened there, but you know, you can't always tell people's intentions, and what
Yeah. Do you
they're
miss
gonna
Pam?
do. Do I miss her?
Hmm.
I don't know. The other night was so crazy on Cat's Live, and we
Oh
said some
yeah.
terrible things to each other. I thought, I honestly thought Pam was cool. It's just been so much stuff said, and I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about people. Yeah, she got a channel cups. But I don't know. I think a lot of time got to go by for a lot of this stuff.
Right. How can you possibly go back and then yeah? And do you think that she sent Gary Coleman, aka Mop Water, on you?
People are telling me that that's the case. Um, a lot of people are telling me that that is the case, and I would
Because
hate to.
what I noticed was when Mop Water got on panel, Pam dropped
Uh
out.
huh. That's yeah. I noticed that too. It seemed very calculated, but
Hmm.
hey, we reap what we sow. So
Right.
you
And
know.
Val, I don't want to hold you too much longer, but I wanted to ask, like, are you and Hear Her still beefing? Because you are part of the troll farm. I just found out that I'm a part of the troll farm too. So we've been working together and didn't even know. Hello, Val.
You went out. What'd you say?
Oh, I said we must have been working together and I didn't even know because I found out I was a part of the troll farm too.
Oh, so we can hang out together.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still in the troll farm. They don't have an age limit. I thought maybe I thought maybe on my birthday I would age out. You know, sometimes you can age out of certain programs, but no,
Hmm.
apparently I didn't age out. 52 don't get me nothing. I can't even get a free, drink at McDonald's or nothing. I'm still going to with the Rico. So yeah, I guess we still gonna ride on the bus together on our way.
Yeah, because that was like the last little beef that I wouldn't even consider it a beef, but the
Yeah,
last little issue that you
the
had, and
last
then
problem
all of
I
this
had.
came, that kind of outshine took over everything else.
Right. Then out of nowhere, here it comes, child. Here it comes, coming to get me. I was like, oh Lord, I didn't see this coming. Yep.
Right, right. That came out of
Mhm.
nowhere. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But I'm happy that you're happy and you seem like, you're rising above it all. So I got to give you your kudos for that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being up and on so I can have somewhere to stop by before I go and try to find another way to fall asleep.
and, Val, and Val, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
Always, always. I love you, boo.
Love you too. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, chat. See y'all later.
All right, y'all. That was Miss Val. So I see some of y'all saying I need a laptop too. Right, I need a laptop as well too. But no, shout out to Miss Val. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate that. It was nice to get the person that we were discussing to actually come up and tell their side of the story. And again, if people have a rebuttal, they're allowed to come up. I know. Pam isn't a fan of AT2. But if she would like to come up and say her piece on a different, not tonight, I'm not going to be here all night, on a different show, she can, or she can drag me. Yeah, at this point, I don't care. It is what it is. If they want to drag, they can. But, at least I heard from the source. She said what she had to say, and that's it. Nothing else, nothing more. I'm trying to share Miss Val channel right now. Hold on. Let me share a channel. Yeah. Okay. Miss Val channel. Okay. There we go. All right. I shared Miss Val channel. There we go. All right. So anyway, you guys, make sure you hit that like button to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Stacy, for supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody else, for watching. But we out of here. Deuces, everybody.